All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming through this evening, and thank you for all of you who are watching us live tonight on this freezing cold evening around South Africa. I think it's cold pretty much anywhere in South Africa today, but I can tell you right now in Joburg, it is absolutely freezing, and I think tomorrow is only going to get worse. Well, fortunately for us, we've got the air conditioners running in here, so it's nice and warm and hot, and if you're cold where you are, come and join us tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday and Friday in our nice hot studio, and you can be nice and warm with us if you're in the area. Get some nice hot tea and coffee as well before and afterwards. This evening we're going to spend about 40 or 50 minutes talking about DuePoint. That's the reason why you've been dragged into the room that you're in this evening, or why you're here this evening. DuePoint, to start with, ladies and gentlemen, is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. That's important to note because you probably haven't heard of DuePoint before. We are in fact a division of another company called Constantia. Now, Constantia is both a listed and licensed life and short-term insurance company. It's been around since 1952. It's 66 years old. So this is not a new business, and it is not a startup. We want to just try and keep you and try and give you some sense of confidence around who you're dealing with here at Constantia. We see every day, including today, these things that kind of blow in from offshore or are made up on the spot to take your money and disappear. And I think for that reason, many people in South Africa have a lot of stigma around anything that sounds like it might be new. I saw a fantastic new one today. You guys will all be happy to know there's a new business out there that can increase your money by 75% per month. 75% per month. My goodness. All right. Well, this, as I say, is the reasons why people often are afraid of new things. Here at DuePoint, I want you to have the confidence of knowing that it is part of a 66-year-old insurance company. We are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provider as well. There's one of our FSP numbers over there for you to go and do any research that you might want to do about us. We're also quite real, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that I'm quite real. I'm local, I'm current, I'm in South Africa, and I know it's cold, so you know that this is not a pre-recorded recording that you're looking at this evening. Now, that again is something that is quite rare these days. When you try and track down the people behind companies, it can be quite hard, especially if they've popped up just to take your money. I can assure you, you will find us here Monday through Saturday every week of the year. Come through to our building, you'll see that these walls and screens are quite real, and that me and my staff are quite real, and that this is a real business, one that you can have a little bit of confidence in, and one that you can start to commit some time to as we progress through what the DuePoint system is. This is me in the corner here, Brendan Benfield. I'm the senior executive here, and I'm going to be talking to you this evening about what DuePoint is. So, we have two objectives at DuePoint. Our primary objective at DuePoint is to create wealth in the hands of South Africans. We don't create cash. Cash is what things that make you sell things does for you. Cash is transactional. Cash is in your hands for as long as you can hold it, and then it pours through your fingers like water, and then it's gone. It does not change your personal economic position at any point in time. Our objective is to create wealth. Now, wealth is income that is there every month on a regular, recurring, and steadfast basis. It is the kind of income that changes personal economies and lives permanently. That's an important distinguishing feature of DuePoint and everything else in South Africa, because ours is a longer term and more permanent view. We believe that the tool we have created not only creates this wealth for you, but allows you to do two things. First of all, it allows you to get back in control of your income. Right now, you do not have control of your income. If you're permanently employed, you know somebody else is going to tell you how much you can earn. Somebody else is going to tell you what promotion you can get, and somebody else is going to tell you what raise you're going to get and when you're going to get it. You might have also noticed that this year you don't have any control over your economy. Prices have been going up like crazy. I saw another price increase this weekend. That must be about the fourth one this year. I still haven't been asked whether I'd like a price increase. Nobody gives me the power or the control over my economy, and that price increase means that prices around the country for everything are about to go up for the fourth time this year. You know that when VAT increased on the 1st of April, you didn't get to vote on whether you got a salary increase on that day. And I always ask that question in our audience. I always say, did you get an increase? And the answer so far has been a resounding no, because we do not have control of our income or our economy. And this means that we need to put you back in control of something. And that's what we believe we have created with the tool that we have made here at DuePoint. This allows you then to unplug yourself from the system that you're in at the moment. At the moment, you're in the system of debt. We all know it. We're experts in South Africa at debt. We have every form of debt because it is how we bridge the gap between our earnings and our expenditure. And we believe that if we can put you in a position where you can create wealth for yourself, then you'll be in a position to bridge the gap yourself with something that you can control. The second objective we have at DuePoint is to get South Africans benefiting again from the financial services industry. It is an industry that has excluded most individuals because it is massively regulated. And we believe that in our system we've opened the window to allow South Africans again to be participating and benefiting in the financial services industry of South Africa. Those two objectives put together, and we have what we call the DuePoint system. The DuePoint system allows you as an individual to contract with us as what we call a wealth engineer. A wealth engineer has one task, the simple task of connecting individuals to us. You see, we're not selling things here. Remember I told you, we don't sell, we don't advertise, we don't do any of that, because when you're selling, you are creating just transactional cash. You are not creating wealth. With our system, we use financial services and lifestyle products that run on automatic debit order systems, and every month that those debit orders are raised, we are able to create revenue which translates into monthly recurring extra income for you. This is income that comes in on a reliable, stable basis, one that you can forecast on, one that you can budget on, and one that's there no matter your personal circumstances. And every month there's something different happening in your life. Sometimes you're busy, sometimes you're on holiday, sometimes you're sick. When you're trying to sell something, you don't create money in those months. Here at DuePoint, despite your circumstances, your income comes in every single month. We then wrap this in a system that allows you to leverage the time and skills of others. You see, one of the reasons we're not doing DuePoint is because it takes time. And people say, I don't have time. Well, folks, nobody has time in South Africa today. This is a reality for every single one of us. But what we have done is we've created a system that allows you to buy your time back with us. And so we specifically target those of you who are overworked and underpaid, because we not only can build your wealth again, but we can buy back your time through our system. And we're able to do it for you without any cost to you. This is not one of those things that takes you money. Like the thing I saw today, brand new on the South African economy, all you've got to do is make a donation. Just a donation and you're in the door. And your donation starts at 2,500 Rand and can go up to as much as 50,000 Rand every single month. Folks, who in South Africa is in a position to be donating what little money they have left for the false promise of 75% return every month? No. Folks, that's not what we do here. At DuePoint, there is no cost for being a wealth engineer. At DuePoint, there is no starter kit you'll have to buy or starter guide you'll have to buy. You'll never pay for training. There is no monthly fee or admin fee or sales fee or anything. There's no cost for being a wealth engineer at DuePoint. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically a wealth engineer at no additional premium. In addition, everybody can be a wealth engineer, no matter what their education or qualification or experience is, because you don't sell, you're not intermediaries, you're not brokers, you are not agents, you're not advertising. And this means that everybody can be involved with us here at DuePoint. And it means that everybody is now in a position to start building an asset. It's this wealth that will come from an asset that you build. That asset will be the team you build here. We call them channels, that will be producing a regular, recurring, reliable income. That income can therefore be measured. And when it can be measured, it means your channel can be sold. It's a real asset. And ultimately, your channel will be transferred to your children. And your children will continue to earn from the income that you've created in your lifetime. You see, this is a generational company. We're 66 years old. We don't think about just the next 5 minutes like this particular one today is thinking about how quickly can we fleece South Africans. No, we think about how many generations will be influenced by the asset that you build in your life. That is what we do at DuePoint. And we do it in a way that is not only convenient to you, but one that you can be properly proud of. We have eliminated all the things that would normally concern you. For instance, selling. Many people go, I don't have the personality for selling. Fantastic. You don't need any personality at DuePoint to be a wealth engineer because you're not selling. In addition, there's no products that you have to pick up and cart around and try and sell to your friends each month. And thirdly, there's no presentations that you need to do. You see, there's only two people that present at DuePoint, and that's Rob and me. And we do it using our technology in a way that puts us in your pocket 24 hours a day. You never ever need to be embarrassed about the DuePoint system. Everything about it has been created at private bank level, meaning that you can always be proud of what you do here. We leave you with just one task, the one task of connecting individuals to us. And there's only 4 ways of doing that. The first way is you can go to our information counter and buy one of our USB sticks. You can also order them through our client service team or info@DuePoint.net. They cost 170 Rand once off, and they solve all your data problems because that USB stick can be plugged into any TV or any computer at any time, and there we are doing the presentation for you. The second way is, as I said, if you're in the area, come and join us in our studio every day. Monday through Saturday, we present out of here. The heaters are always on, the tea is always hot. It's a great opportunity for you to come and see the building and see the people in this thing. And as I say, as you come along and sit here, you can bring your guests every day with you, and we'll do the presentation to you live. The third way of connecting individuals to us is through our YouTube channel. You go to YouTube, you search DuePoint, and you will find our channel there with every presentation we've ever done on it. Every single one, including this Saturday's presentation where we launched our brand new funeral product. That was a fantastic one. I've been watching it all day as the views have been going up and up and up on that video. If you haven't yet heard about our new product, go to YouTube and watch that episode from Saturday morning. Absolutely incredible and very exciting, arguably the best funeral product in the country today, and it's available to you on YouTube, as are all our other presentations. 24 hours a day, anywhere in the country. You just push play, and there we are doing the presentation for you. So people often say to me, what do I say to people to convince them to come to DuePoint? There's no convincing when you're bringing people to DuePoint. It's a simple statement of, do you require more income? The answer will always be yes, and you just click play, and we do the rest of the work for you. And then the fourth way of connecting people to us is through our live broadcasts. Obviously, every one of our presentations is broadcast live across the country, as is this one. And wherever you are, whether you're at work, stuck in the traffic because of the taxi strikes, or buried under the snow at home in the freezing cold winter, it doesn't matter. You pull out any screen that's got an internet connection, whether it's your TV at home, your computer, your iPad, your tablet, and you push play, and you're live in the room with us every single day of the week, Monday through Saturday. Able, whether you're at work or at home, to connect individuals to us. And as you do that, as you connect people to us, some of the people you connect is going to catch the vision of what we're trying to do here, and they'll become wealth engineers. And when they become wealth engineers, we allocate them to you, and your channel is born. These folk are going to go out and do exactly the same thing. Connect people to us through these 4 ways. Some will become wealth engineers, and again, we allocate them to you, and your channel starts to grow. And it will grow over time and with your effort across this country. We've seen it happen repeatedly here at DuePoint. We then come along as DuePoint, and we facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this channel, and your income is now born. Folks, this is not a pyramid scheme, it's not a Ponzi scheme, and it is certainly not a get-rich-quick scheme like the ones we see every day rolling into South Africa. No, this is real, it is genuine, and it is permanent. Those are 3 very, very distinct things and very unique to DuePoint. We are a licensed and listed insurance company. We have 8 regulators that look after me, look after us. I've had somebody challenge me before, saying, what are the 8 regulators? I listed 10 for them. So you see, we always take things a little bit more conservatively here. We said there's only 8 when there are, in fact, 10 regulators that look after us here. Because this is genuine, because it is permanent, and because it is wealth, it takes time. That is the price that you will pay at DuePoint. We talk about it with our wealth engineers all the time, and I know many of you are watching us tonight. You know what I mean when I say that we're going to create a permanent change in your economy, but we are going to require your time. You have to be ready to commit if you want to have permanent change in your personal economy. No one here is going to promise you riches and fortunes in 5 minutes when it's a lie. Here we bring promises, and we deliver on those promises every time to you. Now, folks, products, for those of you who do commit to the process, we're able to kickstart the wealth creation process on your side. We do it by starting with a facilitation of the purchase of our products. We've got 4 products now, given the launch of our funeral product this Saturday. Our first product is our Access Wealth Plan. It's 324 Rand a month. For 324 Rand, you get 2 products. Your very own tax-free investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. Now, we take 100 Rand of your 324 and we put it in the investment account. So that product actually only costs you 224 Rand a month. And you're not only creating an investment asset, but you have insurance cover with us. The second product that we have is our Wealth Guard product. It's 249 Rand a month, and for that you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. No matter how old you are, no matter what you do, no matter what pre-existing conditions you have, and after your first payment with no waiting periods. 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. That's the kind of money that settles home loans, that sets up education, that looks after families when they've lost their breadwinner in their house, for 249 Rand a month. Our third product, our brand new Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It gives you funeral cover if you'd like. It's got 2 products in it as well. I need to get used to doing this one, actually. It also comes with 2 products in it. The first one is obviously funeral cover, 20 or 30,000 Rand with 5 or 10 additional family members. As I said to you, we believe it's the finest product in the country right now. Go and see how few exclusions it has. It's ridiculous. By watching the training video on this, you're going to find it on YouTube. You'll actually find it on our website now. Go to products, click wealth, family wealth, go to the bottom where it says video explanation video and watch it. Understand how incredible this product is. And then the second part of this product is 10,000 Rands worth of debt protection cover that you get once you've been with us for a while, meaning that when you pass away, not only do you get the payout for the funeral cover, but 10,000 Rands worth of your debt settled. Again, we're not looking at tents and groceries and airtime. That doesn't change lives. We look at the benefits in our products that change lives permanently. So go and have a look at that one, get on top of it. It starts at 299 Rand a month. And then our fourth product, our Wealth Points Buyers Club, it's 299 Rand a month to be a member. That's your subscription fee. As a subscribed member to the club, you get access to all of our supplies. We're about to add a whole bunch more as well to the Wealth Points Buyers Club in the next couple of months. It's super exciting, the stuff we're bringing on board here at DuePoint. And what it does is it allows you as a member to have access to all of the supplies that we've negotiated, discounts, prices, vouchers, account managers, services from across the spectrum in the economy. If you use the product properly, it can completely change your monthly spend in your household. Go and look at some of our videos. You'll find that some of our wealth engineers use the product incredibly successfully in changing their monthly spend using the Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's not an insurance product, but it's one of our favorites here. So go and spend some time having a look at it. Now that, of course, then puts us in a position to do what we had to do, which is to get people to connect with us. Traditionally, insurance and banking, how do we get people to connect to you? We run TV adverts, billboards, radio adverts, SMS campaigns, website campaigns, SEO, you name it. We're doing it to try and get you to connect with us. Costs hundreds of millions of Rands every month. How do we pay for that? Well, we build it into the price of your product. Whether you've got funeral cover or car insurance or banking fees, 30 to 50% of it is next month's marketing cost. I know, I did this for years, pricing products like this. It's how we get the flow of funds working. Now here at DuePoint, we do a very similar thing. The only difference is we do zero advertising. You are never ever going to see an advert for DuePoint. That's why you'd never heard of us before this evening. What we do is we use you to go out and connect people to us. And it's through that connection that we're able to start creating wealth for you, because we've redirected the flow of funds that we would have spent on DSTV, Prime Media, SABC to you and your channel. Now, we create wealth for you in 2 ways. The first way is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you 27.50 Rand for every product payment made in your channel, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment was made. So to simplify it, you go out, you chat to a few of your friends, some become wealth engineers, make their product payments. Again, you're going to get 27.50 Rand multiplied by 200%. That's 55 Rand. It's 55 Rand for every product that they have that they pay for every month that they pay for it. You're back in control. If these folk take more than one product, well, then you're going to get more than 155 Rand. 2 products, 110 Rand. 3 products, 165 Rand. 4 products, 220 Rand. every month, not once off like you would in a cash transaction. I'm selling the pot, I get cash. No, here it's every month that we raise those debit orders, that money comes in. Now these folk go out, they chat to a few of their friends, some become wealth engineers again, and again you get 27 Rand 50 when they pay for their products multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. Look at this example. It's got a handful of dots on the screen, a handful of people you've put in, and you're earning just under 1,000 Rand a month. 12,000 Rand a year. You see, we're not going to tell you you're going to earn fortunes in 90 days and 75% per month and blah, blah, blah. No, we're going to tell you that we can get you going on a permanent basis very quickly in our system. You put some more time and more effort into the construction of your channel, you'll continue to earn, but on a decreasing basis down to the 8th point. From the 8th point onwards, though, you have unlimited potential. From the 8th point on, you can grow a channel of any size you like, and as long as you qualify to earn, you can earn on every product on every point at 4% of 27 Rand 50. When you hand it over to your children one day, they can carry on that exercise, grow the channel even bigger. This is a generational business. Go to our YouTube channel and watch the 6-minute video on how to qualify to earn, and you will understand how we have created generational legacy here at DuePoint. So what does that translate to? Well, looking at the numbers is very difficult because every single one of you is going to grow at a different rate. Some of you quickly, some of you very slowly, some of you not at all. And so what we did is we looked at 20 years worth of data, we brought the actuaries and accountants in, and we calculated what we think are reasonable milestones for you as a brand new wealth engineer. We started with a growth formula. We need to know how fast you're going to grow. We called it the 3+2 growth formula. What you've got to do is in your first month, you are responsible for putting 3 people into your channel in an entire month. We took the most conservative route we could. And then for every month thereafter, you are responsible for adding just 2 people. Just 2 people every month going forward. You can't renege on that. Remember, I told you the price you pay here is time. You've got to put those 2 people in, just 2, every month, including Christmas, including New Year, including your birthday. You've got to be getting those 2 people in every single month. If you can do that over time, and we believe that everybody can, if you can do that over time, we believe that within 6 months you can reasonably expect to be earning about 2,500 Rand a month. That's 30,000 Rand a year. 30,000 Rand a year that is there every year. That 2,500 Rand comes in every month, not just the first month. It is something that grows, that creates a leverage and accrued income in your life that changes your economy. You put another 6 months in with us, and we reckon you can reasonably expect to be at about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's 120,000 Rand a year. Now, 120,000 Rand has already changed everything for you. There's very few people who can say they don't need an extra 10,000 Rand a month. But there are very few people who are willing to put a year in to get the 10,000 Rand. That's why we see all these things popping onto the internet every week and every day, because they know that they can fool you by telling you you'll be rich very quickly. Unfortunately, we know there's no such thing. We need to change our mindset, change our attitude, and know that we can permanently change our economic position if we are willing to put the time in. If you can do 2 years with us, that's going to grow to 27 to 30,000 Rand. That's now 360,000 Rand a year that you've built in 2 years with DuePoint. No career that I know of will increase your earnings by 30,000 Rand in 24 months. But you can do it with us here at DuePoint. If you can do 3 years with us, it's going to rise to 45,000 Rand a month. If you can do 4 years, it'll be 60,000 Rand. If you can commit to the long haul and do half a decade with us, it will rise to 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. That's your Facebook number. That's the WhatsApp numbers of these little funny things that come through. They say, you're going to be rich in 90 days? I say, no. But we can get you there in 5 years, 60 months. If you're willing to put that time in, we can change everything permanently about your future. Not just when you're selling the pot, and not for 5 minutes as the latest shiny thing blows in offshore, but permanently with us. No longer are you worried about your time. No longer are you worried about the permanency of your income, because you have created a lifetime wealth, a generational wealth with us here at DuePoint. Does this work on the ground? Absolutely. We've been running for a good couple of years now. We've got many people that earn, many. Every month we take just a small sample of 2 or 3 of them and put them on the stage. And we talk about what they've done with this tool. Some done well, some taking it really slow. We put the whole lot up. You decide where you are and what you want to do with this tool at DuePoint. We had Tanashi up this month, and Tanashi's been with us for a year, but admits that she only really started working with her tool in January this year. She says she was hustling last year. Don't know what that means. Hustling last year. Well, this year she's been hustling with DuePoint, and within 5 months between January and May this year, she has created an income for herself worth 5,000 Rand a month. That's 60 extra thousand Rand a year. I said it would take you 6 months to get to 2,500 Rand. She's got to 5 in 5 months. You see, the tool is yours. You use it how you want it. You put more in it, it puts more out. You put less in, it puts less out. What are you doing and what are you putting in to the construction of your channels? Then we had Kuena with us. She was online today. I saw her talking to the client service team. Kuena as well, working very hard. She's been with us for 5 months, committed to her dream and in changing her wealth. In that 5 months, she's created a channel worth 6,000 Rand. In 5 months. What is 5 months to you if it means that you'll be earning 72,000 Rand a year from that point forward? Then we have Mavuma. He's been with us for 18 months now. You want to know what it looks like when you've put just a little bit of time in? 18 months down. Well, Mavuma's built a channel that's worth 14,000 Rand a month. 14,000 Rand a month after 18 months. He's on track for my 27,000 after 2 years. And in this period of 18 months, he hasn't gone with nothing. No, he's grown every month. And over the period of that 18 months, he's earned 140,000 Rand from DuePoint. How would 140,000 Rand assist you in the next 18 months? What would it do for you? Well, that's a question only you can answer by picking this tool up and working. On our YouTube channel, you'll see many, many testimonies of people using our products and using our tools to change their personal economy and their permanent wealth with us here at DuePoint. Go and watch them. Well, maybe you want just 5,000 Rand a month. Maybe you want 50,000 Rand a month. That's up to you. You will see a story of every type here at DuePoint on our YouTube channel. So folks, that's DuePoint from top to bottom. Everything I've told you up until now is all you need for to make a decision on DuePoint. Everything I tell you from this point forward is just extra. If you want to become a wealth engineer today, it's not going to cost you anything. Go to our website, DuePoint.net, click join, fill out the application form, you're a wealth engineer. And tonight you can start building your wealth with us. Nothing impeding your ability to create lifetime wealth with DuePoint. If you're serious, get the tools. The tools are there to make you money. You can order them, as I said, at info@DuePoint.net, call client service, and we'll have them delivered to you guys, or you can buy them right here at our information counter. We've got the USB stick if you struggle with data. We've got the backup battery if your phone keeps dying. Remember, that's where your entire business at DuePoint is in your phone. Get the business cards if you are struggling to connect with people. It's the perfect tool to legitimize your connection with individuals. Get the tools, find out what they are, call client service if you need details, but make sure you're properly equipped if you're going to do this. Folks, we're on Facebook. We've got at least half of our content every day goes exclusively onto Facebook. So please follow us and like us so that you know what is going on in this business. It's not intro presentations on Facebook. It's the heart and core of this business that we demonstrate to you every day. It's motivation, it's tools, it's training, it's teaching. Go there and make sure you are following us every day. We also give you daily instructions. If things are happening in the business, we can instruct you there. Don't forget as well to look on your app as well. We send daily notices out there as well. Important for you to keep in touch with us. Guys, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's where all our content is. Our intros, our training, our conferences are all there. Make sure you've subscribed. It is free to subscribe. And then download our app. It's how you do this business. You can't do this business without your phone app. Put it on to your phone or tablet this evening. It is free, as is everything here at DuePoint. Put it on your phone and you will be able to get started with your training. Your personal details and documentation is there, and your ability to create wealth is all in that app. Guys, we know that you may not necessarily know how to do this, and so we have developed our XP Rewards training program where we teach you how to create wealth and become an expert wealth engineer here with us at DuePoint. It's a very simple process. We set you through a number of steps. And as you complete them, you gain what is called XP points, experience points. They're not worth anything. They're just a measure of your progress with us here at DuePoint. And as you get more experienced, naturally your channel is going to start growing. And where you meet those two criteria of experience and channel size, we rank you up. And when we rank you up, we reward you. In the beginning with a little bit of cash. As you get a little bit more serious, the cash gets a little bit more serious. And then when you get to about rank 5, we start to reward you with tools that are going to help you grow your channel. At rank 5, it's an imported Lightning memory stick from the US. It's got everything you need on it to connect people to us here at DuePoint. At rank 7, it's a 12,500 Rand set of imported gold-gilded business cards, custom made just for you. They are hands down the finest business cards in the country. And we put them in your hand, and you're able to go out and connect people to DuePoint with those cards. And then at rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size with us, every year that you do, we'll take you and your family away on a five-star business class 1 week away trip with us. Every year. We don't go in winter like now. We go in summer, in December. We're going on the 8th of December this year, and we go every year on this trip. So sometimes I lose people. I had a good laugh just a short while ago. Somebody was telling me they were in the room, the person was buying into DuePoint, and then I told them about the trip, and they went, you see, it's just another scam. Folks, we go every year. We don't have to show you stock footage, we show you the real footage, so that you know that this is very real and can be very much part of your life with us here at DuePoint if you put the effort in. Those who go rank 9, every one of them that go rank 9, come away with us on trips like this. Alrighty, so you can see we're relatively serious about our traveling here. Relatively serious, and there's not a single American in the pool with you when we go. Folks, the question is whether you're going to be with us here at the end of this year. As I said, we're leaving on the 8th of December. You can get there. If you do 3 plus 2, 2 people every single month, then it'll take you 19 months to go rank 9. That means you won't make it at the end of this year, but you might be with us next year. It doesn't matter. We go every year. There's no timeline. There's no deadline. You will fit this into your circumstances, into your life. And those who persevere will all go rank 9. This we can guarantee. But we can also guarantee that everybody who quits along the way will never go rank 9. Those are the only 2 guarantees we give at DuePoint. What's the record to rank 9? 5 months. So you can get there quickly, and you can be with us at the end of this year. We're waiting for that record to tumble here at DuePoint. You've got the tool. You've got the choice on what you make. At rank 11, we give you another very important tool. It's your own car. It is not branded. It's not financed through us. It is not rented from us, and we don't give it to you and take it away. It's your car. It's your car. And our hope is that you will use it to continue to build your permanent wealth with us here at DuePoint. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I think that you can see that we're rather serious about what we're doing here. We put a lot of money, a lot of time, and brought the best people in the country together to build something that is permanent, not something that is fleeting and false. If you've got questions and concerns, that's absolutely natural. Ask them to whoever has connected you to DuePoint tonight, or come and ask us here at DuePoint. But get the questions answered and pick up the tool and start building a different kind of future with us here at DuePoint. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see you guys outside. And thank you very much for tuning in live tonight.